Hi, this is Barry here, and in this video I'm going to show you an amazing tool that is going to speed up the process of how quickly you can create your maze books or your puzzle books or whatever it is. If you have a folder that has, it's filled with images and you want to get them into a document and you want to get them in quickly, this video is going to be a godsend to you. Now, I don't know about you, how you were creating your books in the past. Now, recently I had been creating some puzzle books, and basically to put the images in the document, it was just simply a matter of just going to insert, going to picture, and then what I would do is I would select the image and I do insert, and then I wait for the image to load up, and then I would hit return, and then I would go on to another page and I would do the same thing again, go to insert, go to the folder, pick the image, and it's just a long drawn out process. And I was just thinking to myself, is it really worth how long it takes you to create your puzzle book, whatever it is, when you're going through, when you have so many images to put in. For example, if you had maybe 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 images, and you're doing that process over and over and over again. I was doing it once. I think it took me nearly about 3/4 of an hour to go through over 100 images, and it was just so monotonous, just doing the same, repeating the same, things over and over again. And I said to myself, there has to be something out there to speed up the process. What is it? And where can I find it? And I did find it after searching for a couple of hours online. I was searching forums and everywhere else, and I found this wonderful tool. And I'm going to show you how it works. But to find it first, if you just come over to, now it's called Qtools, I think that's how you pronounce it. Now you can either do a search for the name itself, or if you want to type in the domain name here. And basically you can use this tool free for 45 days. Now I don't know after a while if all the features will go after the 45 days, but you'll have a full 45 days to try out the tool. And I'm sure once you see how good it is, you won't think twice about coughing up the cash for it. Now in the case if you do want to purchase it later on, I think it's $39 to buy the tool, but when you consider how quickly you can go through your puzzle books and how quickly you can create them, that $39 is just going to be peanuts for all the work that it's going to do. Now I'm going to show you how quickly I can create a maze puzzle book using the tool. So I have already downloaded and have installed it, and at the moment when you do, so there is a lot of features in this tool, but we are only going to be using one, and that is this one here, which is the images. So to use the tool, if you just select the images, and what I am going to do is I am going to select, rather than a folder, I'm just going to select a whole pile of images here just to show you how quickly you can create a book. Now what I'm going to do is I'm folder, which is just one of the ones here that has this. Now in this case I am just going to select them all just to show you how quickly you can work through all these. So in this case I have got 90 images of mazes, and then I have 90 images of the solutions. So on total I have got 180 images here. So I am going to put them all in this document. So what you need to do is just simply click in the folder. I'm going to do Control-Alt. And now I have everything selected in the folder. I'm going to hit OK. And you'll probably see them all loading up here. Now, once you have those in here in this section, what you can do is you can actually play around. You can move them up and alter the order of where they appear in and when they're starting to be inserted in the document. I'm not going to do that. I just want to show you how quickly the tool can do it. Now just bear in mind, I had done this used this a few minutes ago, and it was a little bit slow, but I think it's because I am recording a video at the same time and I was a little bit intense on the memory. So you may find maybe that when I do this, that Word may just crash for a couple of seconds until it catches up. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to simply set this insert, and as you can see here, you can see the tool is going now. Now I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video for a moment until Word goes through the whole folder and installs or inserts all those different images. It's just taking a second here. So now that the software has gone through the whole folder, as you can see here, if I just pull down the window, I have created a document there in probably less than 60 seconds of 181 pages, and each of those images, as you can see here, is on each page. So if I just scroll back up through here, again I have document together, and just simply matter then if just hit return a couple of times, move these images over, and I can put on my copyright details or whatever it is, and a few pages at the very end. But I could easily put together a document with 181 images in a matter of seconds, and that is with the help of that QTools, or whatever way, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think it's QTools. But anyway, and that is how amazing it is. Now, another thing I did as well to make sure that all the images were placed in the center, so I didn't have to go one by one and kind of work. Now, I don't know what version of Word you are using, but what I have done is if you come over to the page setup section, and if you just come over to this little tab here, which is the layout. Now, in this case, what I had done was I had gone to the vertical alignment and I had gone to center, and then I had set that at default. So then if I was doing maybe 3 or 4 of these puzzle books or coloring books one after the other, it was set up as default so that I could quickly just open up a brand new blank document, and again would just insert all those images exactly where I wanted them. So you may need, it depends on your Word or whatever version you have, you may need to look, but if you look for you're looking for the page setup, and it may be something you may need to play around with until you get it right. But once you have it set up right, just set it as default then, and then along with that tool, then it's just simply a matter of just filling up the images in here, hitting insert, and as you can see how quickly it just created that. And like these, and I was inserting them one after the other, and I was totally frustrated, and I was on the verge of giving up until I found this tool. So if you already know about it, you are a smart cookie, and I'm envious of you, because as I said, I was just tearing my hair out. So to find the tool again, if you just search for the tool itself, QTools for Word, or if you want to just use that domain name, you'll come to this page here, and I'm sure you can see, like, for $39 for all the workload it's going to take you off, it is well worth the price. Okay.